Justin Bieber's new live stream exposes the truth about his marriage with Hailey. Japan footage leaves fans shocked. Alright, Celeb Juices fam, buckle up, because what Justin Bieber did on his latest live stream has every single fan asking the same question. What is really going on inside the Bieber marriage? And trust me, the clip of Hailey's reaction in the car, the one everyone is sharing, it is nothing like what the headlines are claiming. But here's the wild part. Minutes later, Justin goes live again, drops new footage from Japan, calls out Hailey directly, and teases a secret project they've been working on together. And when you connect the pieces, the story is not what people think. Stay with me, because later in this video, we're getting into the Japan meltdown moment, the ignored in the car rumor, and the brand new Skyler collab that has fans screaming, power couple energy. Before we get into the layers, I want you to think about this question. Do you think Justin and Hailey act differently on camera than off? And why? Drop your theory now, because by the end of this script, you may change your mind. Let's break this down. The live stream that started the chaos. So this all kicked off with Justin going live, something he rarely does, and suddenly everyone online acted like they were forensic investigators specializing in the Bieber marriage. Justin starts showing off these new Skyler bags, shouting out Hailey directly. He literally says, "Shout out to Hales. She helped with the inspo for this." And he's smiling, relaxed, excited to share the design details. That alone should have shut down the divorce rumors right there, but no. The internet decided to hyper-focus on the moment inside the car where Hailey seemed quiet. People posted captions like, "Justin Bieber got sad after Hailey ignored him the entire car ride." But slow down. Let's put our brains on for a second. A fan even pointed out, she literally said she feels awkward with streaming. And honestly, that's not surprising. Hailey gets dragged for literally anything she says. If she breathes wrong on camera, there are TikToks analyzing it. So of course she's cautious. Anyone in her position would be. Let me ask you this. If you were an A-list celebrity and a livestream was suddenly pointed at you, would you talk freely or stay quiet to avoid drama? Because the truth is, sometimes silence isn't shade. Sometimes it's survival. But if that clip caused chaos, the Japan footage, that sent the internet into meltdown. Which brings us to Justin shutting down Japan. When Justin and Hailey stepped out in Japan, fans went absolutely feral. Massive crowds, phones everywhere, people screaming his name like he was still 16 on the My World tour. And Justin loved it, throwing up the heart sign, interacting with fans, looking like he was fully in his element. This man is still a superstar. We're talking generational fame. And then, the longer Japan clip dropped. And this is the one that really exposes the truth about where Justin and Hailey stand as a couple. Justin looks at Hailey and says, "You look so pretty, baby." And she immediately smiles and says, "Thank you, my love." That is not the energy of two people who secretly hate each other. So why does the internet insist on this divorce narrative? Because it sells. Because it gets clicks. Because the idea of the perfect couple falling apart is entertaining to people who are bored. But the real story, the one in the clip, is simpler. They look comfortable. They look like people who've been together for years. They look like a team. But here's where this gets even juicier. Right after the compliments and the cute moment, Justin brings up Hailey's new collection with Skyler. He says it proudly, almost like he wants the world to know, yeah, she's doing big things. And Hailey lights up. You see it instantly. This is her zone. This leads us into the Skyler collab and what it really reveals. People didn't realize this in the moment, but what Justin was doing wasn't just promoting a product. He was boosting Hailey's brand. He was giving her the platform he knows she deserves. He starts talking about how he helped design the hoodie-inspired leather piece. And Hailey dives into the meaning behind the color gray in her projects. That iconic heather gray that Rhode became famous for. It's part of her story. These are two people who build things together. So let's pause and ask the audience something important. Do you think Justin and Hailey work better as romantic partners or as business collaborators? And why? Because honestly, watching these clips, they appear strongest when they're creating together. The way they banter, the way they support one another, the little inside jokes, it's not two strangers faking a relationship for social media. It's two people who've gotten used to living under a microscope and are still showing up for each other anyway. But then we get to the moment everyone's been arguing about. The car scene. Which brings us to the ignored in the car moment that broke the internet. People clipped the worst possible angle and ran with the headline. Hailey ignores Justin on camera. But the full livestream tells a totally different story. Hailey wasn't mad. She wasn't depressed. She wasn't over Justin. She was cautious, thoughtful, careful with her words, and honestly, smart. Because this generation idolizes cancel culture. Say one wrong sentence, and suddenly there's 100 TikToks going viral with dramatic music, 5 Reddit threads analyzing your hand movements, and headlines claiming your marriage is in danger. If anything, Hailey's silence protected both of them. And for Justin, he didn't take it personally. He kept smiling, kept vibing, kept showing off her work. He wasn't sad. In fact, he was proud. When you watch the entire clip without TikTok edits, you see a couple who understands each other. But then comes the adorable part that proves everything. Justin challenges Hailey to a game. They're tied. She wants a rematch. He laughs and says she gave up. They tease each other back and forth like teenagers on a date. This is not a marriage on the verge of collapse. And yet, people keep pushing that narrative. So let's go deeper. Why the internet wants them to fail. We need to be honest. Certain fandoms don't want Justin and Hailey together. Not because they actually know them, but because the fantasy of the past is easier to cling to than the reality of the present. And whenever Justin or Hailey goes live, those people look for any angle, pause, any expression, to twist into evidence of a breakup. But the truth, these clips we're analyzing aren't from 6 months ago. Not from a compilation, not from a highlight reel. They're from yesterday. You're watching their actual real-time interactions. And they look solid. Not perfect. Not forced. Just normal, in the celebrity way. But the biggest takeaway from these live streams is what comes next. Justin's still creating. Still designing. Still performing for fans. Still showing up for his wife. And Hailey. She's building an entire empire with Rode and her Skyler collaboration. These two aren't collapsing. They're evolving. Now let's wrap this up with the final thought that had the comment section exploding. The future of the Bieber brand. Justin is 30. A lot of people expected him to retire by now, disappear into a quiet life, or step away from fame entirely. But instead, he's reinventing himself in real time. And Hailey, she's gone from being known as Justin's wife, to being recognized internationally as a beauty mogul. Together, they're becoming a brand, a partnership, a unit, and that's why the live streams matter so much. Not because of a single facial expression in a car ride, but because these streams show two people still building, still collaborating, still supporting one another on and off camera. So here's the final question for you. Where do you think Justin and Hailey will be in 5 years? More powerful than ever, or living a quieter life out of the spotlight? Let us know. And before you go, here's the twist that people aren't talking about. Sources close to the Skyler project are hinting that Justin and Hailey might not just release merch together. They might be building an entire lifestyle line. If that's true, then everything we saw in Japan, everything in the live streams, it wasn't random, it was a preview. So if you want the full breakdown of the earlier Bieber livestream, yes, the one where Justin hinted at something major coming soon, go watch our previous video. It connects directly to what we just talked about. Click over to that one right now and stay in the Celeb Juices universe. Because trust me, this story is only getting started.